F and maybe B. Before sealing each core, we subjected a battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Update number 13250-F. This is in addition to the previous update 13530-D. If you receive 13520-E, it will replace 13320-D, but not 13521-F, unless 13550-B is still in effect. So many numbers! Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. I am here. I got Outer Worlds 2, yes. I've played a little bit of it, mostly just to get the idea of if this game will play on my computer, on what graphics it'll set, and all that fun stuff. So that is really the only reason why I've even touched this game yet. But we're now going in fresh and blind. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So with that in mind, let's get in there.
Alright, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
I want to start a new game. Let's get to business, shall we?
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies?
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounter.
What? Alright, so now we get to make us. I do like what we have here. We get to give ourselves some prosthetics. Some really cool ones too. That's really cool. I like it. Let's try and see here. I do have a picture of myself that I am going to try and imitate, roughly, and then we'll go from there. So first we got to get the hair right. In which case, I am very closely bald. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let's see here. All right. It's pretty close, but the bottom part of I would need to do some adjustments on the bottom half of my head, which we'll see what we can do on that. All right, so we'll see here. I'm about there. Okay, so that's what that does. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that. As for features, okay, give you a little bit of a sunken in look. That's fine. Our eye color. No. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, we can't do much about the cheeks, so we're gonna need to make some adjustments on the head. Okay, no. No. Close. Okay. Okay, hold on. Right. That's actually pretty close. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's get our eyebrows right. See what we got here. No. No. Close. We're getting there. A little bit more. More. No. About there. Okay, in order for me to get the eyebrows right, we're gonna need to get our facial hair correct. Alright. Okay. Pretty close. So it looks like 10. Alright, so it looks like 10 is going to be the closest as we're going to get. Well, mostly it's because I'm not going to be putting this on. It's not going to be my permanent hair. I want to make sure I get my facial hair right. And that's about, I would say, that's about right. So yeah, that fits about right. And then we're going to put it to my actual facial hair, which is about, ish. Yeah, more or less. Alright. We don't have any makeup, don't have any lipstick or anything like that, no piercings, no tattoos. Now for the background. See, I did not really fully look into these, so let's give it a look here. Ex-convict, you never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you. So much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record. Or escape while they weren't looking. Okay. The grand plan. Ha! You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Directorate. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you join the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. Law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Okay? You're a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full-contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Unfortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. Alright, Renegade, you may have lived the life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for. Definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. And then, what else about? You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as the gunslinging Earth Directorate agent not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. Alright, yeah, we're doing this one. We're going stupid. We're going stupid with this. We're being a roustabout. Let's do it. Alright, so we got here, you are performing feats of strength. In combat, you're on unstoppable force. Okay. there's going to be a negative trait. So if I select a second optional trait, so let's see what we got here. Abrasive, dumb, and sickly. Does that change with the? Okay, so yeah, no matter which two you pick, you're gonna be getting these three. So I do want to get, I want to kind of lean into our roustabout background and make ourselves an idiot, kind of make ourselves an idiot savant. So okay, hold on. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. Witty, your fun demeanor and quick wit. Nope, that doesn't match what a dumbass would say. What a dumbass would be. You have a way with words. Again, doesn't fit. Resilient, perfect. It will move quickly while stealthing in combat. I don't know. Lucky. You're lucky. Things tend to go your way. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And so now we need, let's see, abrasive, dumb, or sickly. What are we doing here? We're going to be going with, we're going with dumb. You're going with dumb. Alrighty, so now we need 5 skills to lock. Okay, so we gotta lock ourselves out of some skills. So you aren't recruited for your ability to plan or solve problems. You just learn some things. Lock 5 of the 12 available skills. Those skills can never have points added to them. Oh geez, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is almost half of our skills we can't use. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, well, first off, in keeping with our dumbass mentality, we don't know science. We don't know anything. Science is magic to us. Science may as well just be magic to us. We're also going to eschew leadership. Like I said, people do not believe that we are capable of being a leader because we are an idiot. So yeah, that one's pretty easy. Explosives, don't know how they work. We don't know how they work. Like I said, we just think we throw them and they work. How do we make them? No. Now, I want to say we don't have hacking. I want to say that, but I have a better idea of how we can write that, and that would be a lot of fun. And that would be we just press random buttons and it works for some reason. Same with lockpicking, we just kind of press. All right, yes. I see you right here. Wait, hack down and get them out and access restricted inventory of vending machines. Oh yeah, no. We're not gonna do that. That takes active work on our part. So yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. For engineering, that one's gonna be easy. I again, with engineering and lockpicking, we can actually contextualize that with basically just, we don't know what we're doing. We are just pulling things and pushing buttons and throwing switches, and somehow it works. Somehow that works. Alright. So I would say medical. At a time, more uses of medical inhaler at a time, and increase your resistance to xyranium poisoning. Investing in medical skill allows you to select perks that further improve your inhaler, temporarily tame creatures, and make better use of corrosive weapons. Okay. No, okay, so here we go. Melee. We don't know anything more than just hit thing with other thing. That's it. We don't know we don't know how that works. We don't get it. We don't have it. Alright, I do want to do lockpick. I want to do, I feel like we could come back to guns in a minute. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with lockpick, and we'll go with engineering, I think. No, you know what? We're gonna go with we'll go with guns and lockpick for this first part. For this, we're gonna do our guns and lockpick. Because we understand how guns work. We figured that out. We figured that out. Like, I would say that would probably be the one thing that we are like an idiot savant on. We understand how guns work and how that affects us. We understand that perfectly fine. But it's just, like I said, we don't know how science works. Science is just magic to us. Melee, we're simple. We do hit thing with other thing or stab stuff. Leadership, no one trusts us. For hacking, we don't know how to do that. That takes knowledge of that takes deep knowledge of automechanicals. We don't know that. Same thing with explosives. That takes deep knowledge of chemistry. We don't got that. We do not have that. All right, let's do that. All right, let's do this. Then we're gonna name ourselves. Nice. We're gonna name ourselves Nice. There we go. So we got our background. We're lucky and resilient dumbass with lockpicking and guns that cannot do any of this for shit. All right, here we go. And then what should the story mode should we do? Oh, well, hold on. This is the mode for players looking for an extreme challenge. We do extreme damage, do more damage. Yeah, we'll go with normal. I feel pretty okay with that. Let's do it. Identity confirmed. Get myself a drink right here. Whew.
Did this happen? What? We're recording. Make sure we edit that out. Commander, the reason your instructions have been kept vague until now is that your mission is not only of extreme importance, it is also highly sensitive. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that are far above any classification that you qualify for, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No imported snacks, no aether wave cereals, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with de Vries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies.
Yes, sir.
But please try to be more discreet than usual, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent de Vries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. Please follow it for once, will you?
Yes, sir. I will do my best.
Look, let's be honest here. You somehow managed to fumble your way through these things successfully. Let's just hope you're able to pull it off one more time.
Yes, sir. Let's do this shit. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's get going.
Commander, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Wait, what? It's a dumb option. Okay, if it's a dumb option, we gotta take it immediately. We gotta do that immediately. I'm gonna try to do the stupid options, but I'm gonna do the dumb options. Dumb options will always take priority. Those damn lab coats. What was wrong with the old ones? I use mine constantly.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you're just putting one over on the new guy, ain't you? A good agent has need of these. They slow everything down, give you a tactical advantage. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
I'm afraid to ask what do you mean by kind of does the same thing?
Didn't I just say? But this way, you don't have to risk extended hibernation. That can kill you, you know. The lab coats swear this way's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it?
Fuck
Listen to me
science.
rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
Well, what are they telling you?
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And then we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
Think? I'm not here to think. I'm not here to offer advice. Find yourself a different mentor.
Okay, I get it. You're too busy to talk to the likes of me. Oh, almost plumb forgot. I was supposed to let you know it's almost time for Agent de Vries to establish contact. She's kind of like you, top tier, one of the Directorate's best. Except then, she was always nice to me. Anyways, we should get down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thanks for handling the TTD device, by the way.
Call should come through at the console.
Your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent de Vries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Shut up, computer.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Shut up. Why aren't you working, computer? Fine.
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
Damn. Okay. Aha. Right. Loot everything that isn't nailed down. In we go. Hup. Hey. Okay. Hey. All right. Yoink. Oh, computer. Alright, Earth Directorate Handbook, Agent Handbook. Variation of mission origin. While agents frequently receive their orders as a specific set of actions from their local directorate, yada yada yada, too many words. You may think investigating cargo mishandling incidents beneath the notice of a highly trained, yada yada yada, too many words. It is said that peace cannot be kept through force, and only through understanding, but at the Earth Directorate we have combined viewpoints. Peace can be through the understanding of force. Our force! That I understand! Macedonians discriminate use of violence, but we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations while our deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that agents use their best judgment, and if they are forced to select a violent solution to subsequently fill out a use of deadly force form, known internally as a "you dead foe" in triplicate. One for the tribunal, one for the records archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operational costs. No promises, I'll do that last part. Alright, well, let's get moving. Back we go. And down. And up. Alright. Whee!
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Right? Alright, stealing everything that isn't nailed to the ground. Alright. Here we go.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
I thought our mission was just to gather information.
No better way to find out how they cause rifts than examining an unsealed one. You've heard that the explosive seals are necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. An unsealed one will be invaluable for our lab coats. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Sure, that sounds easy.
Hopefully so. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Understood.
I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel
No
throughout
questions.
the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Look, I don't care who you are. No one talks to my agents that way. Do you understand me?
I'll speak however I choose. Do you know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some confused fool more suited to running a cash register than a secret mission fouling it up.
Both of these are pretty dumb. Are you finished?
For now, unlike you or your team, I am a professional. Whether I like it or not, you are the commanding officer here. My personal feelings will not impede our mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! Agent de Vries. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. De Vries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Alright.
Ready to move out, Commander.
You got it.
With all due respect, Commander, what in the void were you thinking with De Vries back there? She's not only our forward agent, she's highly respected. It's no wonder she reacted the way she did. And Pascal is, well, she's Pascal. She needs to get her head right if we're to operate efficiently as a team.
I don't recall asking for your opinion, Agent, or for you to act like such an ass.
Of course, Commander. You know the last thing I'd aim to do is undermine the chain of command. But, I mean, You see what an opportunity this mission is, right? Bringing another colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control? Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path.
It's a good thing we're here to do just that.
Glad to hear you still got your principles intact. That I'm not the only one. Thought everyone was getting soft around here. Nothing left to do now but show these folk what the Earth Directorate is all about.
Well, Commander, thanks. Really appreciate you sticking up for me back there. You really gave de Vries what for. But I'm still not sure what all that was about, to be honest. I was just offering up reassurances, and Super Agent Extraordinaire de Vries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We've not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
Doesn't matter. Nothing can stop us. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest.
You're hilarious, Commander.
Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it.
The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that. Even Sandoval.
What's your problem with him?
Nothing. If you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. I personally find him hilarious, truth be told.
And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters.
So, I can do that.
Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
We all gotta go sometime, Commander. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual.
Ritual?
Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch?
Ah, yes. I feel like dumbass me would not care about the taste. Ah, yes. I love me some purple berry crunch.
Isn't it great? The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's 50% by volume, but it feels like twice that.
Let's get back to it.
Well, that was something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct, like at the end there.
Of course. Were you two friends?
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
Don't let it bother you. As you said, she's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Whatever you say, Commander.
Awaiting docking procedures, Commander.
All right. Before we head out, let's make sure we got everything that we need that we needed. All right. Let's head on out to Horizon Point Station. All right. Alright. Make it hot. Alright, so first, let's take everything that is in the demo. Compact rounds, foil over here. Let's first check our area. More compact rounds. Okay, yes. Sealing everything that isn't nailed to the ground. Alright. Okay. Let's hit.
We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements. On which it is built.
Oh, it's over here. Oh. Okay. Alright. Moving on.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
No need for that. Oh. Certificate of Mental Refreshment. Congratulations on becoming a productive member of our perfect society. Your refreshment has granted you newfound zeal and freedom from imperfect thoughts. May you be an inspiration to your fellow subjects. I do not like that sound of that. Congratulations on your newfound refreshment, Cadet Maori. You are hereby authorized to return to Protectorate Society in your new position at Horizon Point Station. While this new role may present what seems to be a jarring change of pace from your previous daily activities, rest assured, you're exactly where you should be, according to the plan. Should you experience any side effects, such as memory loss, compromised attention span, general confusion, gastric discomfort, and an increasing sense of dread, reach out to us at once for an emergency refreshment session. Remember, we are here to serve you, so you may in turn serve the Sovereign. Long may he guide us. I do not like how that sounds. Goes on pickup, granting progress toward an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler for healing. Okay.
Which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a
Alright.
Smell. Did a Sprat get flash fried in here?
No, but he certainly did. Oh, well, Sprat did get fried in here, but he did too, so, sheesh. Ooh, more combat rounds. Perfect. Alright. Restore power.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Alright.
Expiring without permission. Being...
Okay.
Commander, we finished our sweep.
Alright, what do you got for me?
I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
I don't have a way to pick that lock, Niles.
Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Okay. So we can either try and bluff the guard or hack or lockpick the vent. I feel like our dumbass self would do this. Okay. Hold on. This landing has been temporarily decommissioned. Any information on this terminal may no longer be current. Read this, Cadet Maori. Cadet Maori, you have been assigned to this posting for a reason. You are to maintain order and cleanliness within this landing pad until ordered otherwise. In case of emergency or extreme confusion, send a message to the Arbiter immediately. Please continue to review your mental refreshment outtake pamphlet to remain in step with your duties. Remember, your ability to complete your duties will be reflected on your perpetual appraisal of purpose. Read this too, Cadet Maori. In anticipation of any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to the following items. Momentarily not knowing where you are is not an emergency. Do not use sharp objects when cleaning the electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression. This landing pad is scheduled to be decommissioned soon as part of the protocol for the family Varric's visit. Once this happens, you are to report to Central Dispatch for your temporary assignment. This is important. Once decommissioned, security measures will restart upon any power surge. So should you attempt to continue cleaning, it is likely you will be fired upon. Should this happen, seek cover and put out any fire on your person before contacting the Arbiter. Alright, let's see what we got here. Office of the Sovereign, a joyful missive. The last few years have been difficult since the death of our beloved first Sovereign, but Protectorate remains strong. Our new Sovereign, the first son and the grandson of our beloved matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the matriarch and the first presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant first envisioned our perfect society. It is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are, but none of us can do it alone. A neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior, and we know you feel the same. However, even the most upstanding subject sometimes needs guidance. This is security protocol and preparation for the visit of the family Varric, kin of the Sovereign. The following security measures will be put in place. Landing pad 0 through 53, 0 through 53, 053 through 059 will be temporarily decommissioned. Any access to the sector must be funneled through landing pads 62 or 66, where security has been tripled. To keep sector 53 of crowding, only a select number of authorized subjects will be allowed to continue their work in that area during the family Varric's visit. All other subjects shall be temporarily reassigned. All guards will be assigned to a location to patrol. These patrols may not be ceased until ordered to. Please refer to your designated arbiter for further details. Okay.
Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment.
Oh, no.
Scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
Oh, no. Okay. This is Cadet Robin Mari, subject number 831. Can you please shut down to the fences?
Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment.
Refreshments? I'd love some. What do you got?
By the architect, you're one of those. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Then can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment, was it?
Sorry, I can't risk being sent to mental... forget I said that. It is my duty to report this. I'm sure the Arbiters will come get you out of there when they have the time.
Well, shit. Alright. Well, let's do this. Boom. Yes, all according to plan. Now let's search the place. Bypass shunt. Nope, nothing here. Nope. Oh, shit. Come on. Hop. Oh, hey. Alright. Yup. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna need to make sure we have a steady supply of food. Ooh. Scrap metal and compact rounds. Cool. Okay. Excellent. Alright guys, let's move it.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Gotcha.
Good to know De Vries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Let's see. So we either stick to the shadows or we face the guards head on. Our guy isn't gonna be that good at stealth, so we're just like, you know what? I'll go to central dispatch. I'll face those guards head on.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I wouldn't dream of letting the side down, Commander.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or De Vries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Alright.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Shot's certainly part of it.
We equip the latest Earth Directorate technology, the time dilation device. Alright. So, by pressing Q, bullet time! Ha ha ha! Jesus! I blew him the fuck up. Alright. Let's do some searching real quick before we continue. I want to make sure I grab everything that isn't bolted to the ground. So I understand that we have no carry limit.
It is only through your devotion to the Sovereign that this unit finds the strength to weld titanium plated.
Alright. Onward!
Jep's in a position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard.
What?
He's been dealt with.
Oh, god damn it.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered talk when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Alright. There we go. Alright. Jesus. You took them apart like abstract art. Updated testing protocols, DF, D-F, and maybe B. Before sealing each core, we subjected to a battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Update number 13250-F. This is in addition to the previous update 13530-D. If you receive 13520-E, it will replace 13320-D, but not 13521-F, unless 13550-B is still in effect. So many numbers! Alright, compact rounds. We gotta get more compact rounds. Fantastic. Okay.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafe. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Okay, yeah, so I guess we're gonna need the manual. Alright, so let's go find the manual. Said it was somewhere in here. Haha! Ooh, then we got some grenades. Sneak attacks, attacking unaware enemies. We're not gonna be doing any of that. Ooh, collectible card found. Pinball card. Ooh, okay. There's collectibles. I didn't know that. Like I said, when I played this before, I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, let's see here. Follow the instructions. And that should do the trick.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Alright. Okay. Okay.
On which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I will be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I
All right. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we can. Let's see if we can open this up. So turn this here, press this button, and let's hope it works. I think that's right. That worked. I mean, of course it worked. Like I said, I feel like this is just our guy is just pushing random buttons, and it just somehow is hacked. It somehow is hacked. It just somehow works.
Yours, outsider. Realign with the.
Oh crap! Wow, stormtrooper aim. Ooh. Alright. Loot everything that isn't nailed down time. More money. mag lock. Cool, cool. Like I said, I understand. Like, I'm playing him like contextually, like he is a dumbass. But when it comes to when I'm exploring around, he'll just be like pressing buttons, random shit, and just somehow getting the desired results.
We're encountering more opposition over here than De Vries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you can provide would be helpful, Commander.
Well, let me see what I can do. What's in here? Smile reassuringly, gesture grandly. Subjects never forget, it is an honor and a privilege to be here. Our colony is the pinnacle of human perfection. Take a moment to appreciate your good fortune. You are not... Okay, this is delivered weekly. You are not burdened with self-determination or inundated with an overabundance of choices, confusing the mind and diverting attention from the greater good. Whether it is the thoughts you are approved to think, or the material goods that allow you to prosper, everything bestowed upon you is the best, because you are the best. Project warmth. And if you are determined to be unfit, you will not be tossed aside like so much refuse. No, you will be refreshed, turned into the perfect subject. And if that does not take, then and only then will you be executed quickly. We will subject you to brainwashing, and then if that doesn't work, we will just fucking shoot you. You will not be forced to suffer a slow, lingering death from disease or starvation like workers in other colonies when they are deemed no longer useful to their corporate overlords. No, you are protectorate subjects. So we're going to find a place for you, and if that doesn't work, we're going to brainwash you to put you in a place. And if that doesn't work, then, and only then, we're just going to shoot you. Oh, Lord. Here we go. We got another mag pick. Cool. What's in here? To Arbiter Jackson, quarterly report. Please report that it has been 805 days since our last mishandling of sensitive information here at Horizon Point. Hey, 805. That's about, how long is that? That's a little over 2 years, I believe. Hey! That's almost 2 years, I think. Hold on. Hold on, I got a calculator. I gotta figure this out. Hold on. This has got me out. This has got me intrigued. Times 2. Yeah, that's over 2 days. That's over 2 years. 2 years. Fantastic. All personnel have been briefed extensively on new procedures and the consequences of not adhering to such. Cadet Maury's lapse in judgment, those same 805 days ago. Oh shit! Cadet Maury did some shit. Those same 805 days ago proves to be a lasting reminder to all subjects. Our vigilance will continue. May another 805 days pass without incident in the sovereign's name, Warden Lewis. So apparently, Cadet Maury, whose badge we have, just started some shit. Oh boy. From the Office of the Sovereign, a joyful missive. The last few years have been difficult since the death of our beloved First Sovereign, but the Protectorate remains strong. Our new sovereign, the first son and the grandson of our beloved matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Our moral obligation to lead humankind will sit back. Okay, yada yada yada. So I've read that before. All right. Dear Lord. Dear Lord, this is dystopian. I thought the first one was dystopian, but this is just dark. Exit console for communication tower broadcast. Route emergency power supply to shut down Horizon Point communications. Hey!
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous.
Excellent. Alright. Moving onward. Oh. Alright. Am I missing anything? Let's go over here real quick. Let's check around. Okay, doesn't look like we're missing anything. So, onward we go. Okay, looks like we're clear. Let's see what's in here.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here it comes where the shit hits the fan, I'm guessing. 4th Class Corbin's Journal. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him. Shamed everyone. Arthur Jackson frequently and forcefully reminded me that I am lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even sat in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be a miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion will only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-lidded, absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are. Sovereign preserve me. Oh, so yeah, it is basically everything that I thought of and worse. Oh, great. It is basically brainwashing. It is brainwashing. Oh, God. All right. Okay, so we use the auto dock. We don't need it. We are at full health right now.
Hold on. What's he doing here?
Whoa!
An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something. Fuck.
Niles, what the fuck?
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Void the mission? You're lucky to be alive. You need to get yourself back to the ship.
I don't follow. Maybe if you'd imparted some wisdom back on the ship instead of just rudeness. I understand you're thinking better. But Pascal could... She could still be alive, Commander. No. You can write me up later. But I ain't leaving here without her.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Alright. Okay, so we have a rifle now. We have a repeating rifle. Okay.
Guards are closing in on your location. Agent de Vries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change.
We'll have an idea. Hold on.
No choice but to...
Grenade. For it. Wait. I can shoot grenades. Oh, I didn't think about doing that the first time I played this. Oh, yes. Oh, will you stop it? God damn it. I swear to God. There we go. Boy. That was a Stormtrooper aim of the year. God. Alright. Alright. Let's also take a look around here before we move forward. Ooh, what's over here? Oh, time to push random buttons again. Random buttons, random switch, random turning. And there we go. Ooh, short rounds. Ooh, okay. Okay, we get distraction devices. We're not going to use that. We're going to stick with our grenades. We're not going to worry about distractions. Let's continue searching around real quick. Okay. Anything else here? Oh, another mag pick. Cool, cool. Okay. Alright, we've picked all we need, so let's just get moving. Onward!
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Don't see why not.
Why aren't you at your post? Is this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia. I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
This is an emergency. I don't know. I just got here myself.
Wait, did you leave your post? That's bad enough under normal circumstances, but we're in the midst of an emergency situation if you'd not noticed. Where is your sense of duty, of honor? Have you no shame?
Shame? Definitely. Honor? I don't think so.
What kind of subject are you that you'd proclaim such openly? And during an emergency? We can't have malcontents running rampant through the station at a time such as this. You must turn yourself into the Arbiter's post-haste, as is your duty.
Oh, I'll get right on that.
Fantastic. Now, since I shan't be lowering the bridge to grant you access, allow me to assist you by looking up the proper procedure under these circumstances. Let's see. Oh, no. No. This says impeding you from submitting yourself for punishment is a major offense. But lowering the bridge would implicate me in your behavior. I can't afford any more demerits. Why have you done this to me? I'm ruined.
I didn't do anything. It looks to me like you're overreacting.
If you only knew. No, I am truly finished. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
Okay. I know you're a good subject. And you'd be an even better one if you helped me out.
No. Flattery will not work on me. I may not know who or what you are, but I know what I am. A failure. Disgrace. There is no help for me.
Well, have fun walling into your self-pity. I'll find another way past you.
I can still do one last thing as a loyal subject, you malcontent. I'm alerting the guards.
Ah, shit.
Let us just see how you fare against the entirety of this sector's automechs.
Ah, shit. Grenade! Get over there. Grenade over there. Oh, crap! Stormtrooper aim here. Okay. There we go. Finally over here. Let's do some more exploring. What's over here? Nothing? Alright. Up here, perhaps? Oh. Okay. Alright. Fantastic. Okay, eat my food. Ooh, a door over there. Okay, we can unlock it, or we can get a pumping station key card. My guess is there's more stuff in there. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Idiot savant kleptomaniac on the case. Dismissed. Alright, onward. We now have this. Here we go. Okay. Don't mind me.
The turret is non-functioning.
Quick one.
Sir, give care to your...
Wow. Thank you for deflecting my grenade with your body.
I repudiate all vapid commercialists.
Alright. Ow. Aha. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, God. Alright, alright. Alright, come on. Alright, Alright, so I'm back here, okay. So good to know there's nothing for me over there. Onward we go. That's what's in here. Hack and a bypass shunt. Okay. Okay. It has come to my attention that the pipes are being drained and refilled sporadically rather than at the appointed times noted in your manual. Should this continue, I will have no choice but to recommend mental refreshment for the lot of you. Remember, being stationed here at Horizon Point is an honor most Protectorate subjects could never dream of. Do not take this privilege lightly. Okay. I'm guessing that's not, we're not going to be able to get in there. I just randomly guessed the combination. Okay, then we go in through here. Make sure we're all locked and loaded as well. Perfect. And boom. Hey, we made it. Alright, hold on. I've got something stupid. Something stupid planned. Here we go. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Ow.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Hey, is it really a blown stealth operation if there's no witnesses to my blown stealth? Up the elevator we go. Okay. Okay. What's in here? What's here? Okay, messages. Movie Dead Alderman, hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Warren John, I've been conducting a minor yet thoughtful and scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I have noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now, this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe that with some dedicated time and resources, we could dig deeper into the matter. Do I have your permission to proceed? Respectfully, Cadet P. Alderman. To Cadet Alderman, R.E. Cadet, while I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit, your unwillingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts towards finding a cause for the restoration, as you have been chosen to do. Okay. Alright. Warden John, your new work order is acknowledged and a roster of specially equipped auto mechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists are ready to get started. Surely with this new methodology, our work in stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that Mechanist Partible only has one auto-mechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Okay. Okay, so this is stealth, which we're not going to do. Oh, chance to steal. Let's see what's in here. Random buttons. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, yep. Yep. Excellent. Onward. Examine. After staring at the half-erased note for a good 30 seconds, you realize the science is way beyond your comprehension.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
I did it again! Explosives. It go boom. Alright. Entry 1. The other cadets and I were discussing the skip core over luncheon, exploring the possibility of harnessing its power for other applications when a thought occurred to me. The containment field around the core appears flexible, enough for a small item to pass through it. What happens when an item makes direct contact with the core? We have been warned away from approaching at all costs, but I wonder... Boom. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. Oh, okay, we got some here. I thought this new position was meant to be full of wonder and discovery, but no. Months in, and I have nothing to show for my hard work except a legion of dismantled skip drives. All of them have malfunctioned in some fashion, and yet I can't find a pattern between them. Surely there must be one? Until we discover it, I believe it unwise to declare any drive as free of defects after inspection, as we cannot truly know for certain. We must find the pattern, only then can we understand how they cause the catastrophes that come after. Okay, can you stop? I know, you love me, you want attention all the time. And if you do not get attention, you're gonna explode. Oh, panel controls land into the cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. Mash buttons! Gradually, and increase them gradually enough to not set off any warnings. How fortunate. Ow. That hurt.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and De Vries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to De Vries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Gotcha. View personal reports. Philip Alderman, Cadet 3rd Class. Alderman has accrued 3 demerits in the past quarter. He has mishandled or misplaced lab equipment, has been prone to distractibility, and has submitted 2 separate requests to his superior and a mechanist in another facility. Working at Adam has proven to be an asset to computational lab duties. His extracurricular activities are becoming a distraction. I fear this may result in the cadet deluding himself into believing that he is important enough to make such requests. Recommend placing him on a PIP, Purpose Implementation Plan, so his official duties may rightfully become the center of his life once again. Otto can drive a long-dressed, disheveled uniform. Suspected of spreading gossip. Left eyepiece off electronic looking glass after use. Overheard laughing on duty. Languid gait and posture. Alright. Auto dock. Okay. So all my junk. There we go. See what's around here. Okay. Grab this. We got 6 charges of our inhaler. Fuck yeah. I just realized. Okay. Today I witnessed Mechanist particles automechanical passing too closely to the chamber's walls, and getting half its arm melted off in the process. Increase of all materials would suffer the same fate. I took the liberty of tossing a pair of Vaughn's spectacles into the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it dissipated into the void, it appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this. It looks like our intrepid man continued his experiments, despite being told not to. Alright. Grenade out. Ooh. Come on. There you go. Alright. Time to loot everything that isn't nailed to the ground. Oh, nothing. I thought it was going to be something we could interact with. Oh well. Alright, let's look around. Nothing here. Whee! Alright. There's still something we missed over here. Ha! There we are. Here. Ooh. Day 1584. Containment chamber including the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in a state of stable. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. As per request from Warden Sean, Mechanist Vaughn has ensured a delivery of automechanicals to the containment chamber to further monitor levels and bolster the chamber's power. Mechanist Vaughn notes that monitored levels in the containment chamber have increased, just as we have theorized. More testing is recommended before officially updating laboratory protocols. Containment chamber enclosed in the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in a state of fortified. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Okay. Alright. Onward we go. Let's finish our job. Let's finish the job.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. How is it possible you keep stumbling your way through things that would kill a more competent agent, and then emerge unscathed on the other side? It's infuriating. It's an embarrassing miscalculation on my part is what it is. No matter. It's one I'm about to rectify.
So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job?
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than
what
you could
insults?
ever
I'm just asking. Genuine question.
Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
I mean, how someone else is always being the one being sacrificed in these scenarios.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
Oh, but why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here?
Don't you think I would have?
Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Damn it, I'm horrible at math. I'm horrible at math. Is this all gonna be on the test?
That's the spirit. Embrace your place in the grand plan with humor. Maybe I misjudged you after all.
What do you mean? I'm a little confused. Where is the math? I'm not good at tests. Ah, shit. I'm guessing that's not good. Run! Shit, 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 shit! Whoa. 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 That honestly looks beautiful.
Lovren's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly.
High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Well, that shit went south pretty fast. Oh my goodness. And you're back again for more attention. Oh my goodness. Pet, 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 pet. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yes, I see you. You are right here. Yes. Okay. There you go. No. I'm giving you attention. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. There we go. Alright.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know it usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Oh, shit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
Hey, I deserve hazard pay for almost dying.
Due to the perilous nature of their job, Earth Directorate agents are not compensated with hazard pay. However, 2 more near-death experiences may entitle you to a decorative trophy.
Ooh.
Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
No, that's probably for the best. I do feel a little different. Okay, so I'm guessing. So I've been told this is the only respec we get. So no need. I'm good to go as is.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
The only thing I'm feeling right now is a mild annoyance, but whatever, go ahead.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent de Vries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Seems bad.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent de Vries' latest actions.
De Vries is alive?
Agent de Vries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent de Vries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent de Vries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Okay. Rebuilt the astrogator? Is that even possible?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Will do. Ooh, level 2. Alright, every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on your improvement skill. Spending a skill plays a point by 1. Realize the skill is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Alright. Are used for various checks across the game. Often have passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more perks. Okay. So, alright, so Sneak is not going to be what we're going to use here, and neither is Speed. So we're already going to be doing 2 dumps. Taking 2 dump stats here. So, I would definitely say Engineering is 1 that we're going to use, and okay, well, we'll take the medical, but we are very rarely gonna we're very rarely gonna use it because, like I said, we're playing a very much a simpleton. We're playing an idiot savant here, so he's not gonna know much about that. There we go. Yep. Alright, next we get perks. Bullet shield, gain bonus damage and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companions. Alright, while sprinting and sliding, incoming attacks against you have an increased chance of being outright avoided. Medium or light armor. Critical hit chance with all weapons. Increase against strong enemies, such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. Scrapper always drops some additional crafting materials. Point blank artist. Additional weapon slot. Pickpocket. Caustic researcher. Okay, so that we might use that one, but we're not going to be using that one because that's a smart person thing. That distance. It's also going to increase sneak attack damage. Okay. We'll do Trophy Hunter. Alright. Hold on, we got better armor. Compare it. Here we go. Right, comparing it to our agent armor, this is better. So we are going to put that on. And then as for our helmet, energy recharge rate and base health. We're going to keep our helmet on. Now for the workbench. Crafting. New crafting recipes available. Alright, so this is all the stuff we can do. So, okay, so I'm gonna know how to... Okay, so since we're playing the role of an idiot savant, that's gonna limit what we have, what we're gonna be able to get here. So hold on, I'm gonna make a list of what we need for our idiot savant. Since he only knows about guns... So he'll know how to make compact rounds. So we need black. So we'll always be on the lookout for black powder, scrap metal, obviously. Then we don't know how to make a distraction device. Don't know how to make a grenade. Don't know how to make that. Don't know how to make that. So far we're going to be selling basically everything except for black powder and scrap metal. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so let's break down our junk here. So we're going to save the bypass shunt, because we're probably going to sell that. We're going to disassemble that. Disassemble that. Alright. We're going to keep the weapons, armor, and the bypass shunt. Just so we can sell those later. Don't know how to make the Mac pick. We're like I said, we're being idiot savant here. We don't know how to make shit. Unless it's a gun, we don't know how to make it. Weapons party upgrade screen allows you to upgrade your companion's weapons and armor, improving their efficacy in combat and gaining abilities. Basic kit unlocks the first tier. Okay. Looking around our new ship. We have full run of the ship now. Crouch. Crouch. Okay. here. Nothing here. Nothing here. But I'm guessing this is where... Okay, I'm guessing this is where our Niles is. Well, it looks like Niles has certainly been busy. The commander's safe key. Alright, incognito correspondence. Please allow 3 to 18 business months for responses from the Earth Directorate. Archived messages. Mission report. Retain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia colony until further orders. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contributions over the past 6 plus years, but it is of the utmost importance that you continue your observation of the colony. Extraction request denied. Oh boy. Hello, Niles.
These years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
And Niles?
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
I heard what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since Horizon Point?
More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could.
Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent de Vries' survival.
De Vries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Agreed. We can't let her actions go unanswered. I may be an idiot, but I'm an idiot with a conscience.
It'll be an adventure. Funny how often you seem to stumble into those.
Yep.
She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, De Vries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Question. What if she took all the safes with her when she left?
Remind me again how long those side effects from hibernation are supposed to last?
Hibernation can result in fatigue, imbalance, memory loss, and, in extreme cases, death. All side effects should subside within a 24 to 48 hour period. Death may last longer.
Nothing to wring hands about then. Probably. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged De Vries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting her Protectorate communications hub.
All right. That makes sense. Alrighty. Nathan Lauder. collectible card that permanently grants a bonus to your stats when found. Okay. Let's head off to Eden. Alright, and here is going to be where we stop, with a score to settle, and a dumbass at the helm. But with that in mind, I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and I hope you all stay safe out there, okay?